pretty interesting in this Strive trailer showcase. The only thing is still he a technical character, or is just change his gameplay in order to fit with the new system? But anyway, without further ado, let's start this video. So, intro. Again, we'll be discussing this brief trailer or character introduction trailer for Zato for Eddie. I mean, Eddie is a shadow, so Zato is an puppet archetype character. So you need, aside from controlling Zato himself, you need to also control Eddie, which is his a puppet or other character, which dishes out moves that will help you with your pressure game, combos and some stuff. So I noticed that I'm making lengthy videos, so we'll do things differently this time. So for this one, I just want to fast forward to the key points. Okay, so first is most of his moves are coming from his usual stuff, but it already did change, especially for the for the puppet moves, or to the shadow. Let's call him Shadow. Let's call Eddie Shadow, or anyway, Eddie. Anyway. So Eddie summon is now different. So in this, he has his own button. So before, so down back HS is to summon Eddie. Before, if we move forward, we can see that Eddie has, I think we can still summon Eddie via doing the special moves. So I think we can summon Eddie. Okay, maybe this one is just summon Eddie itself without doing the animation, or just summon it because in some certain situations you want to summon Eddie by not doing anything. Again, if you hit Eddie or Zato, Eddie will disappear, the shadow will disappear or puppet. So that's only the one thing that, I mean, this was a powerful tool back then because you can manage Eddie wherever you want to place him. So if we move forward, so these are his moves. So the first move was Pierce already. So you can see at the bottom, the top of his tension, the Eddie meter is there. So I think I comment this before, that before the Eddie meter is not present or not visible all throughout the game. So there's no way of knowing whether you have already charged the Eddie meter itself. One thing that you can only think of is that if the Eddie meter is not showing up, it means that you have already charged Eddie and he's ready to go. So right now you can already manage or anticipate when he will be recovering the Eddie gauge, so you can unleash Eddie right away. So yeah, Pierce is just this one to quick poke. See that one to quick poke. Then next is that's a lot. It's just, yeah. So this is his invite hell animation back then. So that drill is invite hell before. So you will see invite hell. So right now Eddie can unleash four drills. Let's count that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. That's 4 drills. Then leap. This is one of the I think this is one of the good Eddie moves so far. So you can see that when it's, yeah, you can cover the screen, and dish out good combo damage as well. And oppose is just like a shield, so you can see Eddie acting like a shield, or and just to bait opponents. Well, he will be like he can take several hits, I guess. Didn't mention how many hits you need to take, but I think there's the previous time when he was trying to do the wiggle animation. So after that, he will dish out some series of attacks. So yep, that's so far that's good. Then you can cancel it. You can use it as a shield and cancel it into other, except for other overdrives. You cannot. Yeah, see. So this is Invite to Hell. So before, in the previous Guilty Gears, Invite Hell is this drill. So I just want to is this drill. Okay, yeah, that's a lot. So this is Invite Hell before. If you can see that drill, maybe here, maybe here. Yeah, that drill is the sprite or animation for it. But now it currently did change. So the drill now looks like this. Not more of a drill, like it's a yeah, it's like a floor with a short drill, not as a you can see it. So before, this drill has two variations, slash and high slash. Slash being the nearest and high slash being, I mean, you can use it based on whatever preference you want for pressure, or maybe want to bait or pull. You can control the distance itself, so you can zone the drill some way. I think I have some information. I'm not sure if this is accurate, but I haven't really deep think the Invite Hell. This drill or this projectile is not. It's an low, so I'm not sure if it can be blocked while standing. So we didn't see it here that the drill, or maybe Invite Hell. Let's call it Invite Hell. So Invite Hell can hit a standing opponent. So it should be a low attack, but in this case, it really didn't feature that. Really didn't feature that you can if it is low attack or just basic attack with mid attack, which you can block without crouching. So break the law still the same. What else? Just the teleport move. I think what was lost here is Shadow Gallery. So in the previous Guilty Gears, like when Zato is teleporting himself, or yeah, when he's trying to go below or hide in his shadow, he can unleash that instant attack, which is a powerful tool, and it can cause a knockdown, which can lead to further combos. So this one, it's like Damfang is still this what you call this, command grab. It's still there. So no need to discuss that. Drunkard Shade, this is Reflector. Still, yeah, you can reflect projectiles with this one, except for overdrives. And what else? Amorphous still is usual overdrive, but I think it can travel now. So you can see him holding the maybe holding the button, you see? Or I'm not sure if it is an auto track. Sun Void, okay. He has this move before called Executioner, which is a jumping air overdrive, which he transforms himself as a sword, and he will drag the opponent to the end of the screen. But here it's quite different, which is Eddie turns into a sword and he can unleash it in the air. So I'm not sure for which purpose this, because it doesn't damage that high pretty well, unlike with Amorphous. Maybe it's just for pressure tool, or if in case you need to check in your opponent, then you need to use this tool. So far that's Zato. I think there's no more yep, this is his moveset. I think we have lost quite a Sun Shadow Gallery has been removed. Invite Hell, only one variation. And okay, new Eddie moves, not like before. So they changed already the move. So that move was like there from, and what else? The invite hell drill variation, Eddie moves. I think they've been using that for how many years, and now they try to revamp all of those of Eddie's moves, and they try to, even the executioner Sun, it was changed to Sun Void, but still aside from that, everything looks similar. Flight, Break the Law, Damfang, Drunkard Shade, and Amorphous are still his, and Invite Hell, but it was nerfed for some reason. All of them are coming from his usual toolset. So back to the original topic for this video is whether Eddie will be still that technical. I have a lot of respect for Eddie players. So as you know, I use Potemkin throughout all the Guilty Gears, and whenever I fought Eddie, it so happened that It so happened that it's always a bad matchup. So it's sometimes I win, but most of the time it always lost to that matchup. So what I'm trying to discuss is playing Zato. It's always it's a high demanding character. I mean, it has a high execution standard or barrier, because you need to control two characters, not only Zato himself but also the Shadow. So the only thing that the trailer doesn't discuss us or doesn't show is whenever Eddie can perform normal attacks. I think it was mentioned in the beginning of the video that Eddie has normal moves when he is summoned. So that one was not shown. Why? It's because of the negative edging or negative edge. So negative edge is a term or commonly mechanic that is known in for FGC. Or okay, what it does is we normally put the direction input first before the button. So by using negative edge, you do it differently. So you already hold the button from the start. Then after that, you just need to do the direction input while holding the button so you can unleash the specials. Like for instance, if I'm using a fireball, down forward P or down forward button. So I will hold the button right now and just do down forward, and it will dish out fireball. So in Eddie's gameplay or Zato's gameplay, sorry, quite mixing the two. So in Zato's gameplay, you need to learn how to use negative edge. Okay, I'm not a Zato player, so I cannot really. But based on the fight from the players that I used to fight with, Eddie requires negative edging in order for him to successfully do the pressure, do the meaty combos. So that's why this will help the players to utilize Eddie more or the puppet more instead of doing it blankly, because you need to be fluid in these combos. Like you have a system or a flow to whatever combos you're doing. So you have this setup first, then in between the block string, in between the hit stuns or the hit strings, you need to insert Eddie. So that's where you either do the special move or do a Eddie move, normal Eddie move, or a Eddie special move, just to fit in between the gaps in your combo and try to do the pressure again. So this is how Eddie works. That's why it's really hard to fight with Eddie. And the problem with Eddie is, of course, Eddie is there, or the Shadow is there, so it can take at least one hit, then you can still do the combos. Now, being the situation, because we know that the game was toned down. It was pretty toned down to at a, let's say, common level, so all players can experience Guilty Gear again, or other players experience Guilty Gear again. So being that is this Eddie will be that technical, considering the gameplay video has presented us. So I'm not still sure. Again, whatever I'm saying, take it with a grain of salt because I might be wrong on some aspects, but if in case that this Eddie will be like this, maybe now is the time for you to use Eddie. I mean, I'm not saying that he's top tier already, but in the previous Guilty Gears, Eddie's already been a stable character if you know how to use him effectively. And Eddie will provide this particular Zato build in Strive. And it's like they're embracing or they're trying to entice the players that Eddie's not technical anymore. I mean, he's just has puppet, but still not that as complicated as a puppet in the previous Guilty Gears from Xrd to Accent Core, maybe the old previous Guilty Gears. Because this Eddie right now we're seeing is just maybe not basic, but just a what you call this, more of a setup Eddie or setup Shadow. So you set the puppet do his own move, then you do it. So it's quite different from the Eddies that I played before. Maybe the Eddies that before Zatos that are you do the pressure, then someone NDA in between, then Eddie do some serious stuff. Shadow will do some other stuff while you manage to control Zato. Again, still the video, I think the video lacks the what you call this, how they didn't really present all of the tool sets for the Shadow. I think it's my opinion. If they mentioned that these are the normal moves of Eddie, then maybe we can see that what you call this, maybe we can see that okay, this is still the old Eddie. If in case that he will not be technical anymore or not hard to use as based on the previous Guilty Gear, so this might be a chance for other players to to experience Eddie. I mean, I'm not sure that if I haven't spoke with my buddies who are playing Zato, if they're comfortable with this kind of Eddie. I mean, every character is experiencing a major overhaul due to the Thrive mechanic. So I mean, it's not in my own position to say whether this Eddie is good or not. But if in case that Eddie will not be that technical anymore as compared to the previous Guilty Gears, then maybe this is the right time to use Eddie and experience how does he play. Maybe for me, because I've been a Guilty Gear enthusiast from how many years already. So for me, at least in my own opinion, like okay, I'm having a hard time to use Eddie back then. Maybe now it's the best time to use Eddie and see whether he can be that Zato experience. Okay, I've been mixing up Zato and Eddie pretty confusing because he already changed his name for many times already, like Zato Eddie, then in some Guilty Gears is Zato, then again Eddie. So Eddie's the Shadow, so maybe I'll call him Shadow next time. Then I can interchange Zato or Eddie. So that's it for us for today. Hopefully Zato will be a good character to use. Or and hopefully you have enjoyed this Guilty Gear videos. Quite a short video. I'm trying to shorten all my lengthy videos. I mean, for most of my videos, I'm just discussing like whatever I want. So again, hope you have liked this video. More to follow. So we'll be in hours time. We'll be seeing another character trailer. So please do wait for that one. Again, all of these opinions are based on my personal preference, personal opinion. I'm not really an Eddie player, but I can vouch how Eddie players or Zato players beat me based on my experience. So I can see if in case that Zato will be like this, maybe right now. I do want to have, or do want to experience playing Zato at least, just for this build in case. So I just want to see how Zato works. So I want maybe just to play, have a comfortable time playing him and not have a hard time trying to maneuver them, trying to use this these tools and movesets. Again, This is Dino from Dimara Arcade, your one-stop shop for quick fighting game fix and other games. So I'll be seeing you soon, and let's wait for another Strive video, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in the beta test. So please do follow my Twitch and Facebook as well. So guys, thank you again.